So what changes we made? So first, okay, we have a world map. On this world map you see spots. Oh, it looks familiar, but you can't have access to this spot right now, because before you can have access, you must fight and get access on these points. So one of the few concerns we heard from the community was in Blackguards 1 we had problems with the difficulty level. So we don't know what's happening in these on these maps. So we are totally overwhelmed because they are way too strong. So now you see what's difficult, and you see a lot of other stuff. A lot of other stuff is based on the new system we have integrated. So we can talk a little later about this. So if you switch now to one of the spots, please enter the first map. We can show some new stuff. More or less placeholders, but they're working. So we need a working version. So as you can see now, we have mercenaries and heroes. So we can choose up to 10 people for our group. So I need to unlock these things first inside of the game, and then I can choose the mercenaries. There are 5 classes of mercenaries. So now we have the swordsman, we have the bows, and we have the pikemen. But there are also assassins, there are wizards, and some hidden ones as well.
Do those mercenaries cost? Do they cost something, the mercenaries?
Right now, they do not cost anything, but you need to unlock them inside of the game. You need to do some really nice quests to get them. So next thing, you can place your units free. So we heard a lot of things. We want to get these guys being placed free. Okay, that's not a problem. So you will have it, but don't argue about the fact that this can be difficult. The next thing, if you take a look at the portraits, you will see there's 1 bar more than in the old one. It's stamina. So we know that I know that the other ones are kicking stamina. So we introduce stamina because we find out it's a very important resource, and if you don't have it in the DSA rule set, you have an unbalanced thing. So let's see what's happened when stamina is not anymore in the Dark Eye rule set, but in our rule set it's in. Yes, the timing was excellent, but the stamina will be used for maneuvers. So, for example, a death blow, a hammer blow, or what else. The next thing you can see, there are icons on it. One is for the parade, and the other one is for the swift. So now you can see if an enemy has both options. In the old one, you can't see it. So it often causes you you use the power blow, and then it's not going through because the parade is coming. So now you can see it. Also, you can see all the stats been changing. So if you go on the characters, for example, you can read everything you like. So you see, localize me +4. So we have level now. So we changed some things like, it's pretty similar to some things from Dungeons and Dragons. So we had to do so because otherwise we will fail to do certain things inside of the game. And we had a discussion with the license holder from the dark eye, and we made the explanations, and everything was fine so far. They got it. So next feature, cover. So I can cover behind the objects, and I can shoot from cover if I like. So right now you have seen John is playing for a longer time. And did you have seen misses or fails? Did you have seen misses or fails? The first one was well known for hit chances and fails. So we built a system in a different way. It's possible that you fail. It's possible that you don't hit, but it's the opposite way around this time. So for example, if I'm standing in front of a person and he's standing there and he's not moving, there's no way around I can miss him. So my chance is 100%, except his armor, he starts to swift, he has a parade and so on. Then the stats going down. So it's the opposite way around, and we work this, and it's working very well, believe me. The next one, you see, he freed mercenaries. So and the mercenaries are assassins. Now we can control the assassins as well. So let me repeat. You have the amount of 10 party members. You can have more than 10 people from the map. So for example, these are 3 assassins, and a little later there are two more enemies that get really interesting. So you can convince these enemies as well. Here we go, they're coming. They are called jumpers or leapers. So they are demons. So in Blackguards 2 you will have demons as well, chimeras and some other stuff. So now you see this little thing there. It's a blood organ. You can play these blood organ if you have the right tunes for it. So right tunes means for each creature I want to charm. So you can charm this creature and then they're fighting for you. Each creature has a different tune. So I must find these tunes. And then I can charm them. It's only working if they are in this rune circle. And if I play then the tune, I can charm them. Come on. And be careful with jumpers. Jumpers, yes, that's the name, jumper. And they can leap over real big distance. And they like group of men and women. So the problem right now is he will stick to it and suck the life out of them. So try to get this body from your comrades. Otherwise you have a big problem.
Are these enemies, are those black Amazons, Magdalene and Ed?
No.
I just thought because of
No. It's we try to create something that's not inside of the DSA universe. So they are demons, but this time they are our demons. It's our rule. So we have shapeshifters. We have different kind of. You will see some more. So there are different kind of units inside, and these are based on our rules. Based on DSA, yes, but based on our rules, and they can do a lot of things, and they are really mean. So now a new thing, if you get to the camp. You can, at any time, you can enter the encampment. That's a new thing. So in the old one, you need to recover, and you need to go to the city to recover. And this encampment follows your route because you are on the road with an army. So it doesn't make sense to say, hey, buddy, you need some special equipment out of a city. You are running around with an army, and they have a lot of space, so they can carry everything. So you will have trainers, you will have merchants, and you have another main actor. His name is Faramut. He's the captain of the mercenaries, and he's a real asshole. And of course, you can have prisoners. Our last battle entered with a prisoner, with a real good one. It's a guy who is linked to one of the regions. And now I can interrogate him and try to find maybe hints, some bonuses, or maybe he want to uplink with our army instead of being killed. Or maybe I want to kill him as an example. So that will be a decision. So the decision is up to you. And this time we are no wimps anymore. There are really big decisions you can make, and you can really fail on them. You can success, you can fail. For example, if I fail with this guy, I have no chance to get from him what he has. He will never give the information, or give the item, or give the bonus, or give whatever he has. So, no. And yeah, on this, our second main character, or the main character itself, it's Cassia, and she wants to be ruler of South of Aventuria. There's only one problem. The guy called Marvin from the first one is being the actual ruler of this, and that's the reason why you see these banners. So there are the pink ones, or the purple ones. There's a shark on it. That's Marvin's army. And the blue ones with a golden spider on it, that's Cassia's. So that's Cassia. She is one of the toughest women you ever will met. So she is really tough. And she is without any fear and feelings maybe.
Is the game still divided into some sort of chapters, or is it only this kind of conquest mode?
No, we have no chapters, but the story mode is equal to the last one. So you have open areas, blah 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 blah. So that's fine. But so you have this conquest thing. So you must first conquer every region. Then you can enter the cities, for example, get sub-quests, get everything else. But the way we're telling the story this time is different. So it's not linear anymore. And only as a hint, the story will change during you are switching to this position. So maybe, for example, you don't go this way, you go this way, the story will be different. It will change based on your past. Jump to the next one. As I said, decisions. Linked to decisions are one fact. So we have, in Blackguards 1, we have one battle mode. So it was attack, or the related quests. This time we have also defending. Means if a city of yours is be attacked by Marvin's army, you need to defend them. So, and this will be completely different to the attack situation. So in the defend mode you can also place barriers, you can place traps, a lot of things, but beware these traps, the access to the traps is linked to how good you are playing. If you're a good player, you will have a lot of things you can throw into the army of Marwan's way. If not, yes, more or less. And then the third one is if a city of yours is gone and you want to have it back. That's be a hard mission because it's changed completely again. You will face a completely different situation inside. So as you may have seen, original here is only one start area, but you remember the prisoner? We got the information that this one has a second entrance. So we can split up the party, and that's really necessary for one of the bigger maps. And there are really big maps this time, bigger than in the first one. And this map, for example, you can show the guard. This is a guard mode. Guard will say, "This is an area, please guard it." And if an enemy is running into this area, they will fire on own will. So, and depending on how many adventure points you are be able to spend for this guard thing, it will the cone will be bigger, the area where you can check, and the amount of attacks you can handle. So now you see a new species. These ones are called insectoids. So they can be insectoids in some way, but they can have human, so more like a chimera. They are really dangerous because they can hold 4 weapons and different weapons. So they can hold a shield and a sword and a bow and a crossbow, or they can hold two two-handers. They can mix everything. And yeah, last but not least, you need to take care of them as well and take a close look. Some of them have wings. That's not only decoration. So these guys can fly. The others without wings cannot fly, but take care of them. And this is a mission where you need to close portals. The portals are behind these doors. And you first need to open it and then destroy the portals behind it. If you don't do it, please don't do it this time. You will learn a new lesson. Generators. Portals like generators. So they came from the demonic world, and they spread some new enemies or a flood of enemies. Yep. So if you take now a closer look at the inventory, some of the commands gone to the items in the inventory. If you take now, you will have a really accurate table, what they are doing, and the best. You can see what they are doing and if they are good for you or bad for you. So, as I said, we carefully listened. So that's not a problem. And if you go to the character sheet, we can explain some more things. If you go to the weapon talents, you change this as well. So the old system was based on a 5-point gap. So that leads to misunderstanding what you are doing there, what you're still doing there. So we said, okay, we do pretty the same, but show it in a different way. So we say on max, this is 100%. So each step I can make here will be 1%. So if I make 100 steps, it's 100%. If I had made 40 steps, it's 40%. If I made 10 steps, it's 10%. So it's quite easily to understand now. If you click on an enemy right now, you also see his movement area, for example, and his the hit chance, everything else. This is the line of sight tool. So we heard a lot of rumors that people can't figure out if they can hit an enemy or not. So we say, okay, we need a line of sight tool. So we invent this monster. It's a disco monster, but it's good. So green indicates, yes, no problem, you can hit. Yellow, yes, you can hit, but the hit chance is less than on green. Orange means something strange is going on here. So maybe an enemy has a spell or a resistance against what I'm aiming with. And red means no fucking way. So also you have seen you can change the position of the cursor. So you can find the ideal spot with this character. So next. So for example, we had this map with the leapers, the first one, where you must free the assassins. If you not free the assassins, I don't know why, but you can do so, you will not have them here. So you will not unlock them. So if you miss something inside of the game, it's your fault, it's not mine. Try, search and find new things, or maybe hidden chests or other things. This is a map where you not must kill everyone. You only need to find a way how you block this river from the troops of Morvan. He's coming with ships, and he wants to pass this canyon to attack one of the cities. So you need to find a way how you can block this way. Yeah, we have also a plunder mode. Sounds strange, but you can plunder cities, and you can be cruel to citizens. You can kill citizens. You can torture citizens, or you can leave them alone, or be a friend to the citizens. It's up to you, and up to Faramut, because Faramut is the guy who will make decisions on this part. So you can be cruel, but beware. There are, yes, some of the your own decisions you will dislike at the end. So as you have seen, it's pretty easy. Now, if you take a look here, you remember the old Blackguards bunch of stats? Okay. As we said, we make it less complicated. That's right. Everything related damage is in this. Everything related on offense is in this part. Everything related defense is in this part. And these are the exact numbers based on the rule sets. So we find a way to show 7 things, but it's all in.
So, do the attributes still exist kind of behind that?
Behind, yeah.
Yeah, and you level those up, or do you level up these stuff?
You level up, for example, if you go to the tenants and you level this up, that's the original way. But you level up the passive ones as well. You added these passive ones, and you have the base values. So the passive ones, it was not clear for the guys. It's passive. I cannot use anything in the first one. So we hide them behind this stuff. Then we had the base values, and a few of the base values. For example, you can change the astral energy. You have 2 times the chance to change the astral energy. You don't need it. You need only 1. So you can change it. So, and that's the thing we made easier. It's not thrown away. We show it in a different way. So I can say, yes, these are all the things you can do. Yeah, and if you take a look at the Dark Eye rule set, for example, there are a few things that doubled or that tripled times. It's pretty the same. And if you change the attribute here, it had influence on the same address here and there. So why not one address?
Yeah, of course, I understand.
Yeah.
But you're also doing big changes to the south of Aventuria. So, do I recognize anything?
What?
Will I recognize anything?
Yes, you will.
Yeah. Okay.
So the problem right now is that we had used some placeholders, yes, but you will see some effects on Source of Aventuria, and also your deeds will affect Source of Aventuria.